guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I wanted to talk about another serious topic, which is something that I always talk about a lot on my channel, which is depression. Now, I have been talking to some girls about depression, and some people in my life have been going through depression as well, and it kind of got me thinking to maybe I should do a video on this. Since I've gone through depression, I've been in and out of therapists, in and out of doctors, through medications. I've had this for a very long time and I've battled it. I'm a lot better now. I'm a lot healthier about it. But it is still something that is a part of my life and something that will continue to be a part of my life probably as long as I live. And I probably will struggle with it forever. But I will tell you right now, when I first was going through it and learning that I had this, that I had depression, I had really bad unbalanced hormones, and I've had that for a very long time. I'm not sure what triggered it. I've just known that it just comes and goes. I think I have more of bipolar depression. Now I do want to say that I am not a doctor, so if I would definitely, if you're feeling this way, if you're feeling bad, if you're feeling depressed, definitely see a doctor or a therapist if you need one. Don't feel bad about those. I mean, I've been to both of those. They're great. They really will try to help you, get you back on the right track, give you a little push. But there are some things that you can do for yourself that will really help and make a difference in your own life. Now, I have been struggling with this for years and years and years now, so I feel like I've gotten kind of a better grasp on how to control it and how to fight it and how to tell when when one is coming on. And I've kind of listened to my own body and listened to my own mind to know what triggers it, and what doesn't work, what does work. So give it time. You just gotta keep going through. You gotta keep telling yourself that you can do it. You gotta keep telling yourself that I know there seems like no end, because that's how I felt. I felt hopeless. I felt like this is gonna be the rest of my life. This is gonna be terrible. I'm so sad I can't get out of this rut. But you can, it just takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of people helping you. It takes a lot of just trying to figure out how you can battle it and what works for you, what doesn't. So I do have some things that I've researched, as well as some things that therapists have told me to do. Definitely the number one thing I would say is definitely see your doctor, or set up an appointment with a therapist if you feel like you need extra help. It's just a great thing to get support, especially with this kind of thing. It's not something you need to play around with. So anyways, here are some tips on how you can fight depression. Number one, one thing I do realize is when I don't get enough sleep, I tend to not think straight. And my mind gets all crazy. I get really bad mood swings, and then I get depressed, and I get angry, and I get anxious, and I get so tired I can't think. So the therapist that I was seeing previously, she told me to get to bed at 10 o'clock every single night. Because I believe she said around 10:30 is when your body starts producing this hormone. I can't remember what the hormone is. I really should have researched this more. I'm so sorry. But you're missing that chance to produce that if you don't get to bed on time. So try to, at least during the week, try to get more sleep. More sleep means that your body has more time to repair itself. It has more time to rejuvenate. It has more time to refresh itself and give your mind a break. Just make sure that you get more sleep, at least 8 hours of sleep, I would say. Another thing too is eating healthy. I realize when I am depressed, I get depressed when I eat really bad too, because my mood my hormones go like all over the place, because it's like I eat tons of sugar here, tons of caffeine here, tons of fat here. It's terrible. It's terrible for your mind. It's terrible for your body. It's terrible. It's just terrible. So Please make sure that you're eating a healthy diet. Take vitamins as well. Start taking some vitamins because that can help with your hormones, to balance them out a little bit. If you're eating healthy, sugars, if I eat a lot of sugar, it tends to spike my blood sugar, just everything. It just puts me in a bad mood. Eating healthy will definitely help your body to function correctly. Another thing I have for you is exercise. Exercise is so important, and I actually have been exercising. I just joined a gym like a couple weeks ago, and I've been exercising, and I feel so much better. I feel 10 times better. I feel like I have more energy. I feel like I'm not eating as much. I just feel so much better. I don't feel so bloated all the time, and I don't feel so like sluggish and like just disgusting all the time. Exercise is one thing. It also releases endorphins. It gets your mind going. It gets your heart pumping. It gets your mind off of your sadness for a few minutes. Go with a friend, especially that helps if you go with a friend. Even if you're just going outside walking your dog, get some type of exercise every single day. That helps tremendously. One thing that is also another really good help is find an outlet for your mind. I feel like for me, I'm more of like, I have so many things going on in my head, but I don't talk about it. So it's really good for me. My outlets, I like to write. I journal the things that I'm feeling, everyday things, just things like that. And I also songwrite. I love songwriting. Songwriting for me is like one of the best things I can do for myself. It really just gets everything out, like speaks the words that I wouldn't be able to speak on my own. Some people like to do, like I said, journaling, songwriting, painting, whatever it is that you like to do, find an outlet for your thoughts. You could even keep a journal with you wherever you go, in your bag, your car, your purse, whatever. It's really good just to make sure you're keeping a journal or keeping something to make sure that, you can get your thoughts out when you're like overloaded. Make sure that you set goals. I feel like when you have depression, you kind of get lost in a rut. You get lost in, I can't do anything. There's nothing for me, like I don't have a purpose. What is going on with my life? My life is a mess. And I always, I do feel like that sometimes. Make sure you set goals for yourself. Set a goal, whatever it is. Like even like working out, set a goal for working out. If you wanted to, whatever, just set a goal, because that'll get your mind motivated. That'll be like, okay, well, I set this goal, I want to get to this point. That gets your mind going. That gets your mind thinking of, trying to accomplish something instead of being isolated and there's nowhere for me to go, there's nothing for me to do, I'm useless, I'm helpless, what is there to do, because I feel like that when I'm depressed. It gets really hard to get motivated, but try your best. Do not isolate yourself. Isolating yourself, like shutting yourself off in another room when you're feeling really sad. And trust me, it's so hard, because when I'm really feeling down, all I want to do is lay in bed and do nothing. That's all I want to do. I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to be with anyone. I just want to sit there and I want to cry. And it's really hard. And I don't talk, but that's the worst thing that you can do for yourself, is just like sit in a room by yourself and do nothing. Go be with your mom, your parents, your brother, your sister, your best friend, your grandparents, whoever. Just be with someone. Even if you just go out, like in general public, like Barnes & Noble. Like I love going to Barnes & Noble, sitting there reading a book and drinking coffee. Like just change your surroundings maybe, but don't let yourself stay isolated. Like do something that you love every single day. What is your passion? Do you like photography? Do you like animals? Do you like makeup? What do you like? Do you like playing sports? Make sure you're continually in activities, doing activities that you absolutely love. Like I know this sounds cheesy, but like what sets your heart on fire? Like what makes you so happy that you could scream? do it. Just do it. Get yourself out there. I know it's so hard. It really is such a huge battle. It is so hard to get up every single day when you're feeling like, when all you want to do is just sit in bed and do nothing. It's really hard. And trust me, I know. And you know, you feel like there is no way out. There's no other answer. And it's hard. It really is. And but trust me, it gets better if you believe that, and you truly continue to get help. You will learn how to manage it. And depression, if you have it like I do, it's something that's probably never going to go away for me. Like, I have good days and I have bad days. But you can learn how to manage it. You can learn how to fight it. You can learn what works for you and what doesn't. I guess that's pretty much all I have to say. I haven't done a video on depression in a while, and I just thought that I would share with you guys some tips, because I know a lot of people go through this, young, old, girl, boy, whatever, and there's so many different reasons. And it doesn't mean that you're weird or that you are never going to get through it. Like, depression for me doesn't control you if you don't let it. You can't let depression run your life, and it will very easily if you let it control your life. I have some other self-help videos too if you want to check out my channel. You can subscribe if you'd like. You can always message me here on YouTube, or my Instagram is Alexandria_Bullock. I'll link it down below if you guys want to check that out too. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. Happy 2016. I love all of you guys, and just remember that you are strong enough to get through this. You can. There is a way out. And yeah, I love all of you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!